What's up? Good morning, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Madrid Hub. Let me play the music a little bit and let's get started with all the things that we have for today because some of them, let me tell you, are quite interesting and I wanted to share. Hold on a second. I'm gonna reduce the volume a little bit. All right, here we go. Yeah, music playing. Okay, so we have a lot of interesting things today, and I promise that we are going to have a very good show and super interesting things that you have to know before to get started your day. Depending if you are located in the United States or any other side of the world, let me tell you, you probably are about to go to bed or maybe go about work or whatever, but you still have time to pay attention because this is very important for y'all. So we are going to start with this. Look at this. The footage that has been released in France. Right now, Paris Saint-Germain fans, literally all the people in France are shocked by this footage release. I cannot play it with you all because I think that it has copyright content or something like that. But let me tell you something. This is footage released with a video in the tunnel before to come back to the pitch, right? And Mbappe is saying to Achraf Hakimi something like, "I swear I have seen the video," and then Hakimi says, "If so, I'm so sorry." And then Kylian Mbappe keeps talking and say this. Look at this. No, it's not okay to say sorry. You have to put a good ball. To me, I don't even know the context, but they are talking about probably a play during the game, a play or something that happened during the first 45 minutes, right? And they were talking about it, and probably Mbappe was telling to Hakimi, "Hey, you have to do it better the next time," right? They were probably talking about it, and Hakimi saying, "Man, I'm so sorry. If so, I'm so sorry." The kind of bullying, the kind of pushing partner that we all have in college, during school, in the work or whatever it is. You have that kind of partner all the time, like pushing you and super cocky, like, "Hey, the next time do it again and do it better, and it's not okay to say sorry." That kind of arrogancy has shocked France, and right now all the people out there are talking about it, and I'm quite sure they are not very happy with Kylian Mbappe, and of course this is going to affect his public image. So let's see how this ends, but to me that is not the most accurate way to address a partner, to say something that you have to say. You probably have to say something, but just say it in a different way, right? It was just shocking. I don't know why this guy is doing that kind of stuff all the time. It's super cocky, man. I didn't know this guy is super competitive and cocky, and I don't know. And a quite similar thing happened to Erling Haaland today, because it is not he's creating any problem in the locker room of Manchester City. It's not just that. It is Sebastian Khel has blasted to Erling Haaland, saying he became a problem, a ballast in the locker room of Borussia Dortmund. If you read the rest of the statement, it is pretty much he's addressing the situation. He's talking about the situation that was created right in the last months of the player in Borussia Dortmund regarding to his future, signing for whether Real Madrid or Manchester City. Nobody knew that, but the rest of the partners were kind of annoyed. The whole club was annoyed and bothered and uncomfortable and not okay with the situation that was created around the future of Erling Haaland, because nobody knew what was going to happen, that all the media was insisting all the time in asking the same questions over and over again, right? Okay, so I'm going to repeat the things. So for all those of you who are joining the stream, let me tell you, Sebastian Khel, the sporting director of Borussia Dortmund, has literally blasted to Erling Haaland and has said something like this. Look at this. Take a look at that. Erling Haaland became a problem within the locker room of Borussia Dortmund just because the situation created around him regarding to his future, whether he was going to stay, going to Manchester City or Real Madrid. And Sebastian Khel, I mean, if you look at the context, you kind of understand a little bit more, but when you see the headlines, it's like, man, this guy is literally blasting to Erling Haaland for something he didn't do, because it was not up to him, all the noise created around him. It was just a reasonable move because he was going to leave Borussia Dortmund, and everybody knew he was going to leave, but the partners, the whole club actually was pretty annoyed by the fact Erling Haaland was hinting to one team or the other, or leaving or staying, things like that, right? And Sebastian Khel said that was the right moment for him to leave because he was becoming a problem in the locker room. So to me, that doesn't make any sense, because if you look at that, I mean, Haaland has dropped a bunch of millions within the club, within Borussia Dortmund, for Borussia Dortmund, right? So it's not fair to blast a super player like Erling Haaland that way. I mean, I'm not okay with that, and I don't really understand why Sebastian Khel is saying that. At least in that way, right? Because you can say the same thing in a different way, but I don't know. I don't know why is he saying this kind of thing, right? And let's move on and let's talk about something really important today. I mean, it is important to me because this is about Casemiro and his last performance with Manchester United. As you know, Manchester United was playing against Real Sociedad, and during a moment of the game, in a specific moment of the game, a guy called Ayhen Munoz, is a Real Sociedad player, did something really, I mean, he humiliated literally to Casemiro, doing a kind of nutmeg with the back heel, which is great. I mean, it was beautiful, but just because it's Casemiro, I didn't like it to see. I mean, I'm gonna share with you all the footage. Is not very visible here, but if you play the video, you will be amazed, because I mean, the nutmeg is great, but I mean, he turns around and with the back here he passes the ball through the legs of Casemiro, which is great. But I mean, Casemiro right now, I mean, look, I mean, it is better if you go to the video and play it. Yeah, because he escapes through, and he takes the ball and he passes the ball and all the stuff. The problem is Casemiro is not playing from the beginning, right, in any single performance of Manchester United. And I've been telling you that he might feel kind of ripped off or scammed in Manchester United, because the other thing is, in his contract, if he's not able to help out Manchester United to qualify for the next Champions League, he might lose a lot of money. So let's see, but I'm not quite sure he is okay so far in Manchester United and all the things that are happening to him. But let's see. Sometimes it's about a matter of time, right? I don't know, I might be wrong, but for what I can see, man, I'm not quite sure he is okay right now in Manchester United. I don't know, I might be wrong, I don't know. Might be wrong, I don't know. Yeah. So, okay, let's keep talking about more stuff. Blah, 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 blah. We have here... Okay. News about Zidane, Chelsea, and the bench of the Blues. All right, here we go. So as you know, the other day, I mean, Chelsea already has a new coach, right? Graham Potter. Over the last 2 days, it was rumored Zinedine Zidane might become the next coach of Chelsea, right? So it didn't happen, right? And the reason why it didn't happen was revealed today in OK Diario, and it's pretty simple. And I think I told y'all, I mean, Zinedine Zidane is just waiting. I mean, just waiting, right? It's just waiting for the national team of France to sack the Shams, to whether, sack the Shams or the Shams quit, right? One or the other. So basically, Zidane is just waiting for it. He doesn't want to coach any other club. He just wants to sit and wait for his turn to coach the national team of France, and that is the only reason why he decided not to go ahead and sign for Chelsea or any other team in the world. Even PSG was so close to sign Zinedine Zidane for the next season, but finally it didn't happen. And what happened was he finally ended saying, no, I don't want to coach any team because I will wait for the national team of France. So now y'all know why Zinedine Zidane is not coaching any other team. Oh yeah, look at this. Another interesting story that we have, this last summer, as you know, Carlo Ancelotti wanted to sign to Gabriel Jesus, but just for bureaucracy reasons, we couldn't, right? We already had all the spots, all the non-EU citizens spots occupied, right? And so we couldn't go ahead and sign to Gabriel Jesus. But apparently, according to this article and according to what Giacomo Giacobellis told me in my Spanish channel, Ancelotti and Fabian have a very good relationship, and apparently Ancelotti wanted him to sign for Real Madrid, right? Carlo Ancelotti actually tried to tell Florentino, hey, can you sign this guy? Okay, so Fabian Ruiz's agents, apparently they tried to reach out to Florentino and say, hey, we are available. If you want, we can reach an agreement for Fabian to play in Real Madrid. But Florentino denied both of them to Fabian and Carlo Ancelotti. He decided not to go ahead because he probably thinks Fabian is not whether good enough or is too much for a midfield that is already really packed and busy with a lot of players, right? So to me, it was very reasonable decision because they have a lot of players in the midfield right now. But the fact is, Florentino Perez denied that wish to Ancelotti and also Fabian Ruiz to play in Real Madrid. Oh, and another interesting story is this. Look, as you know, the other day, Liverpool was defeated by Napoli 4-1, but it was not the score, it was the way, right? They were defeated. It was completely humiliating, right? So right now in England, there are some rumors and speculations about the future of Jurgen Klopp. If he falls off, he would be the third coach sacked after facing off Real Madrid in the Champions. If you think about it, if you think it twice, sorry, Pochettino was the first one, right? Pochettino was the first one when he was defeated by Real Madrid and eliminated in the Champions. The second one has been Tuchel, and the third one might be Jurgen Klopp. I don't think the fourth one is going to be Guardiola, but the three of them had to face off Real Madrid in the Champions. So it has something to do with Real Madrid. In my opinion, it does. Because for them, it was a kind of super crisis they went into, right? It was a super crisis they had to overcome through. So my opinion is, if you are eliminated in the Champions against Real Madrid, it is probably because you were not competitive enough, and they are realizing that they are not as good as Real Madrid. So my opinion is, yes, it had an impact on them and it had an impact on the coaches, and that's why they are about to fall off, if not fall off already. So let's see what happens with Jurgen Klopp, but the future for him is not bright. It's not at all. It's not at all. Okay, so next one is very important because it's about Toni Kroos. Alright, what's going on with Toni Kroos and his future? Let me tell you something. Within Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, Carlo Ancelotti, everybody, literally everybody, are super happy with Toni Kroos playing for Real Madrid. The problem is, next year, his contract is coming to an end, right? And they still don't know what is he going to do, right? Whether stay or go. Toni Kroos is not the kind of soccer player who says, okay, I'm going to stop my career as a soccer player, but I'm going to continue my career within the soccer spectrum, becoming a coach or whatever, right? No, he's not that kind of soccer player. He's not that kind of person. So what can happen is he might say no to another renewal contract with Real Madrid and say, a kind of farewell to his career in the soccer spectrum and become another regular, normal person like anybody else, right? So I don't know what is going to happen. Florentino either, Ancelotti either. So nobody really knows what he does want to do. But my opinion is he will stay one more year and then retire. He probably will retire by 2024 like Luka Modric and Karim Benzema if he sees himself with energy enough to do that, right? If he feels like, no, I'm lacking energy or sluggish or something, he probably get out, right? Otherwise, he will continue until 2024. But this is something we will learn in the future, not now. I mean, I would love if he stays one more season in Real Madrid because I really love this guy, but nobody knows, man. Nobody really knows. So we have to wait a little bit more and see what happens. Would you all be okay with Toni Kroos staying in Real Madrid? Or would you prefer for him to quit? I'm not quite sure about it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Okay, next one. Very important as well. Look at this. Jude Bellingham. I've been talking a lot regarding Jude Bellingham, but let me tell you something else. Yesterday, Owen Hargreaves, or whatever it is, sorry for the mispronunciation, is pushing off to Jude Bellingham to sign for Real Madrid. And the funny thing here is this guy is from England, so he was supposed to support the signing of Jude Bellingham for Liverpool or any other Premier League club, right? But the funny thing is he wants him to go away from Premier League and go and sign for Real Madrid because, quote here, he can go wherever he wants. Look now, the younger French players, they have gone to Real Madrid. There is where everybody wants to play because their offensive play, their offensive style, right? Everybody, literally everybody wants this guy. No, every single club wants this guy, to Jude Bellingham. His major strength is his mentality, right? He loves soccer and he has a very wide shoulders, is the perfect midfielder. Man, I don't have to add up any single thing. To me, it's great and that'd be awesome if we see Jude Bellingham coming into Real Madrid. Let's see what happens. We still don't know. But in my opinion, the miracle can happen. So let's see. Another interesting thing for all those of you who are overseas, who are located overseas, who don't speak any Spanish or something like that, let me tell you something. Because FC Barcelona media and Catalonian media and stuff like that are trying to intoxicate the Real Madrid atmosphere, saying we are blasting our own president for not signing a number 9. Let me tell you something, this is an intoxicating campaign against Real Madrid and utilizing the media for that purpose, right? The funny thing is, yes, we've been criticizing a little bit, but in a positive way, to Real Madrid for not signing another number 9. That's very true, but not in the way that we are kind of blasting Florentino Perez or over criticizing Florentino Perez. Not at all. Not at all. They are creating something big, right? Out of something really small, which is a kind of internal discussion or something like that, whatever you want to call it, but it's just an intoxicating campaign, and that happens quite often. So be aware, be alert, because this is probably something you may say, no, this is not true and this is not happening at all. And that's very true. It's not happening at all. And we don't have, we have zero problems with Florentino Perez and his management of Real Madrid. So be careful with that. Be alert, because it's not just that, and it's not quite that simple, right? It's not the truth what they are saying. So be careful with that for those of y'all who are from overseas. Another funny story that I have for you here is this. Look, I'm gonna stop it because I don't want any problem. Look, this video, let me say something. This video was recorded the night before the Champions League game against Celtic de Glasgow. And as you can see, it is Benzema apparently waiting for a haircut, but right after him, right behind him, we can find two players more who are, guess who? Rodrigo Goes and Vinicius Jr. Okay? And that video and that picture has been released in his social media account. Look at them. They are doing kind of signals and stuff and having fun and chilling and relaxing and hanging out, which is great the night before. And it's funny. It's just a curious story and funny story. So y'all can go to the Instagram or Twitter or whatever their social media accounts are and find they're laughing now and find this amazing video, okay? So it was just this funny story that it's pretty obvious they have had, they have to have a lot of fun the night before, the day before the game. They have to be relaxed. They have to feel non-stress situations, To me, that's kind of cool. These guys are able to relax and chill and hang out with each other, especially the night before, because that gives you a kind of relaxing moments and situations that are good for the performance the next day. So, there you go. Yeah, super funny story. Oh, and another important thing. Okay, so we talk a lot about signings, departures, exits, players, drama, stuff like that. But not many times we speak about sponsorship deals, right? And sponsorship deals is a big part. It plays a major role in the finances of Real Madrid and any other club in the world. Let me tell you, Real Madrid has reached an agreement with a company. It's a Spanish company called Nivea, Nivea, which is about body lotions, creams, and stuff like that until 2025. And the deal has been presented with Florentino Perez and two persons from, I guess, the company, right? This is good news because every time we find a new sponsor, every time we reach an agreement, a new sponsorship deal, is more money for us, right? And one of the secrets to success, one of the secrets why Real Madrid finances are quite a lot good, it is because of this, the kind of sponsorship deals we negotiate every single season, and we start all over again every single season. And if we're not okay with one of the sponsors, we change it, like we did with Audi and VM, right? The last one. So the cars company. So my opinion is Florentino Perez has a sixth sense for these kind of deals, and that's why Real Madrid is reaching a lot of agreements with a lot of companies, multiple companies, to promote their products within Santiago Bernabeu or Alfredo Di Stefano or whatever, or even in the jerseys. Oh, this is quite important, man. This is quite important. Well, not this. I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this because this is really, really funny. This is really funny. Look at this. According to Ivan Martin from OK Diario, Mariano Diaz, the renegade, is looking forward to renew his contract with Real Madrid. Right, you have heard properly, and you have heard right. Mariano wants to continue in Real Madrid, which is kind of funny to me because there's no a single Madridista I have come across with that have said, yes, I really love Mariano and I want him to stay in Real Madrid. I mean, not a single one Madridista you will find saying something like that. Not at all. So This guy, I don't know if he is dreaming about something or what is in his mind, but this guy has zero chances to renew his contract with Real Madrid, and he'll probably be out of the squad as of the next year when his contract comes to an end. And let me tell you something, Florentino Perez probably is looking forward to see his contract expiring for getting rid of this player and right quick, because nobody really wants this player in the team. I'm not blasting him though, I'm just saying a truth. I'm speaking the truth just because I know what is the feeling, what is the sensation within the locker room and the club towards Mariano Diaz. So that is my opinion, and that is not gonna happen at all. And now the last news I have for y'all, and this is quite important, so keep that in mind, because it's about the Club World Championship. The Club World Championship that we play every single year. When you win the champions and all the stuff. I would love Hans Flick to come. Yeah, it's not. I mean, not bad. It's a good choice. Yeah, that's right. It's a good choice. Not bad. Yeah. So, anyways, let me go ahead and share with you all the latest news. I mean, the last thing I have for you all, the last story I have shared in my social account in Twitter, because it's about this. Look, take a look at that. Real Madrid might play the next World Cup Championship of Clubs, the Clubs World Championship next year in the United States, okay, in February. So as you know, because of the World Cup in Qatar this year, they have to push the World Championship clubs for the next year and for the next month, not January or not December. Normally it's in December, but this time it's gonna be in February, and apparently it's gonna be in the United States, right? Let me double check, because we also have the Spain Super Cup by January. Oh no, it's February as well. Yeah, that'd be between the 6th and the 12th of February, right? So I mean, take a note in a piece of paper, because that is going to be the potential date, the potential place as well for the celebration of the Club World Championship World Cup. So let's see what happens. But apparently that is going to happen by February, exactly the same month and the same week than the Spanish Super Cup. So let's see how they manage to don't have any conflict. But apparently Real Madrid will play that championship on February next year in the United States. Yeah, it's kind of funny to me. So I'm gonna read you a little bit. Oscar Rivas. Whoa, gay PayPal. Neopremium, no. Neopremium, yes, in February I heard. Who will we face? Honestly, I don't know. You caught me red-handed, man. Watching live from Ghana, Madrid is best team in the world. Yeah, Pa Kwasi. How's she going, man? Oh, what about this news, man? I just forgot. Oh my god. I'm a little bit messy. Sorry, I skipped this one. Yeah, I have skipped this one. Yeah, the most important news, man. I forgot. So Le Parisien, let me go ahead with that. Sorry. So according to Le Parisien, Florentino Perez is already working. Well, it's not already working, but will work to get together again to Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland, and that is the cover from the French newspaper Today. Okay. Today. Yeah, according to Le Parisien, The board members of Real Madrid want to try again in the future to form the duo between Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. They will not quit, they will not give up, and they will try that again the next summer, or maybe in the foreseeable future, maybe 24-25. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Real Madrid will try to sign at all times the best players in the world. And if those players and those best players in the world are Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, my opinion is yes, Florentino Perez will push and hard to sign these players for the next season, the next 2 seasons, or whatever, right? But to me, it is a must for Real Madrid to try to put them together. So let's see what happens, if that happens or if doesn't happen. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about it, but it could happen. Yeah, that's true. That'd be awesome, man. I mean, I'm not very good with Mbappe right now. I'm not quite like, I'm not very happy with him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Well, anyways, for now, that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, see you in the next one.